are starting the first ever Barebow under-21 mixed team match in the Youth Cup circuit here in Europe. Here come the coaches and the athletes rocking down the field. The Bulgarians do look a tiny bit more stressed than the athletes from Iceland. And let's see for the athlete introduction.
Róbertsdóttir and Baldur, Freyr, Árnason. On target number 2, the team of Bulgaria, Daria-Maria, Valova and Maksym, Shchykovskyy. The team of Iceland will start on target number
So Iceland will be shooting first on target number 1 and Bulgaria will shoot second on target number 2. The barebow matches do keep the same set system as the recurve ones. A bit of nerves pacing around, and you can see on the bows just weights, a plunger, and the bow itself. And we are ready to start with this match. Iceland opening up, having some laughs. A bit confused maybe about the match system. So Heba opening up. As you can see, the archers will draw their arrows close to their noses. And the 9 for Heba to open up. Such a strong shot. They do put their fingers underneath the arrow to help with height. And an 8 for Freyr, for Baldur. Daria-Maria opening up for the Bulgarians. Looks like a strong shot, a 6 right at 3 o'clock. Let's see how Maksym shoots his first arrow. And it's a 4. Ooh, a bit of a mistake from the Bulgarian archer. The Icelandic archers might not be the most stressed about this match. But quick, nonetheless. A 5 for Heba for her second arrow. And now the fourth and last arrow for Iceland in this first set. Ooh, that looked like not the best shot. And it has gone in the target, but out of the scoring zone. So it will be marked as a miss. So 22 points for Iceland. A 6 or a 7 for the Bulgarians, probably a 6. So a 7 or more for Bulgaria to take this first set. And it's a 5. So Iceland will take the first set and lead 2-0 against Bulgaria. So the Icelandic athletes are just dancing around, having fun. I've noticed this is their attitude a lot about matches. A bit of nerves for the Bulgarians. Maksym explaining something to his coach. His coach also explaining something to him. Having some laughs. So 22 against 21 points for here in the first set. So Iceland leading 2-0. So Bulgaria will be starting the second set.
From Iceland, they take the first.
And this is why I wanted to see the barebow so much. I know here in Bulgaria they have it as a category for a few years now. Mostly shot in the men's category. So it's at 50 meters on 122 centimeter target face. Here come some of the Bulgarians supporting their teammates. Yes, Bulgaria is shooting first, Iceland shooting second. This match is exactly as it goes with the recurve, 5 set points to win. So Daria-Maria opening up the second set in the first ever barebow match. Let's see. Ooh, a 3. Still very far to the right.
Bulgaria 3.
Let's see if Maksym learned something from his coach in the last 30 seconds. From all the explaining.
Bulgaria 6.
And a 6 for him. Also to the right. And let's see how the Icelandic athletes fare up to that.
Iceland 7.
A 7 for Iceland, also to the right. Either a common mistake, or maybe some wind. Not sure. Let's see, Heba.
8.
An 8 for her. So it looks like the Icelandic team has changed their rotation, with Baldur shooting first. And a 7-8 liner for Dara. And let's see the last arrow for Bulgaria in this set. And it's a 4 for Maksym here. So 20, maybe 21 points for Bulgaria. So the door is wide open, but anything can happen.
9.
And the 9.
Iceland.
So Iceland are taking this set and leading 4-0 against Bulgaria. And the 6 for Heba to close it off.
Iceland 30-20. In favor for Iceland. Maybe 21, but that does not matter anymore. Iceland
So,
4. Bulgaria.
not first international competitions for these athletes, as for the past 2 years there has been a barebow division in the indoor European series, which Dara I know has shot, and also Heba I think, and also not the first international competition for Maksym. He shot in the recurve under 21 category last year in the European Championships in Romania. Also, not the first international competitions for Baldur, who actually does have 2 silver medals from this year in the European Indoor Championships. So that's nice to see. All athletes experienced with shooting on the international stage. Probably they have shot against each other. Dara opening up for the Bulgarians again. Bulgaria needs to win this set to stay in the match. If not, it's decided. And a nade for Dara, a strong shot. Let's see Maksym. And an 8 very close to the 9 for him. So 2 8s for Bulgaria. Let's see what Iceland puts down. A 7 for Baldur. So let's see what Heba shoots and what are the scores after the first 2 arrows. And a 9 for Heba. So all equal after the first 2 arrows.
16-16.
And the 9 for Dara. She finds the middle after all. So another 9 will make it difficult. Again, Bulgaria does need to win it. If they equal it, that's not enough. And a 7 for Maksym. And 31 or 32 points. Okay, the last arrow has been marked with an asterisk to be checked by a judge. A 6 for Iceland. So Iceland does need a 10 to win. Maybe a 9 will be enough, depending on the Bulgarian's liner. But it's a 6! So 28 against 31 or 32 points. So 4-2 for Iceland, Bulgaria staying in the match. It is going to go to a 4th set, which the Bulgarians also need to win. It's not an easy task to go back from 4-0, but the first step has been made. The Icelandic athletes and still keeping their mood up. And here are the Bulgarians screaming for their athletes, supporting them. The Icelandic athletes just having so much fun dancing and with some music in their head. A bit of a more serious tone for the Bulgarians. So this is interesting to see the different approach to finals and trying to stay concentrated but also relaxed, because nerves are very often your biggest enemy on the finals field. So Bulgaria opening up this 4th set again. Looks like a strong shot. It is a 7. Maksym shooting 2nd. And also a 7. So 14 points for the Bulgarians. And now Iceland. Ooh, a 6. So all arrows just tiny bit low. And now for Heba. A quick shot and the 9.
Iceland.
So Iceland are leading 1 point at the
16-14
halfway
in
of the
favor for
set.
Iceland with 2 arrows to go.
Let's see what the Bulgarians put down. Again, they do need to win it to stay in.
7.
So another 7
Wrong arrow.
right with the other arrow for Daria-Maria. And let's see the last arrow here from Maksym. This probably is the most stressful point you can be. And it's a 4. Didn't look like he drew it all the way back. So 25 points for the Bulgarians. Doesn't look too good for them.
8.
And an 8 for
Iceland.
Iceland. So a 2 to win.
3 points to win.
Let's see what Heba shoots. She can shoot quite well. And it's a 6. So Iceland will be taking the first ever gold medal in the Barebow mixed team division.
Iceland. The first goal
So
is
this is so awesome to see history being made. This is the first one ever. And Bulgaria taking the silver. So, in just a tiny bit, after just changing the target faces, we will be seeing
and it's over.
Gumi going out again, but with the compound under 18 mixed teams. For the bronze medal, Iceland shooting against Portugal, respectively the 4th and 3rd ranked from qualifications. Some fist bumps for the athletes. Again, you can see just the mood for the finals. So for the compound matches, the setup is a bit different. It's not on a set system, but a point tally system. So each set will have the ends summed up, and whoever has the most points at the end wins.